You have heard the popular adage, our eyes are the windows to our souls, which originates from the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verses 22 through 24. While this may be true, as a practicing public health dentist for over 25 years, and as a former state dental public health director in Iowa, I can affirm that teeth can and do mirror the decline of larger medical, social, and economic concerns in a person's life. For example, periodontitis is a condition that destroys the supporting surfaces of teeth, structures of teeth. Left untreated due to cost can ultimately lead to tooth loss. Tooth loss, with its social stigma and associated anxieties, can be one of the most catastrophic events in a person's life. When I was 7 years old, I recall the day my mother had several teeth removed from a dentist, witnessing firsthand her pain, shame, and severity of processes involved in remediating the situation caused me immediately to prioritize teeth. It was from that experience and her experience that I received my call to become a dentist. This same mother has stood with me and made personal sacrifices, including navigating me through 3 high schools to ensure best opportunities, to hold me up above any impending storm to effectuate my success. For this reason, I dedicate this 2022 Business Record Woman of Influence Award to my greatest life influencer, my mother, Mrs. Maddie Hillman. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank both my parents for pouring into me the same standards that they held one another to: hard work, personal excellence, permission to dream, pursue, and to defend those dreams unapologetically. Standards that helped them to rise out of the economic sinkhole of Black Bottom Detroit and successfully keep me from knowing its grip. Still, it was and is my mother who modeled, preached, and poured into me those values, one way or another, daily. She then added her own twist to the recipe, the secret sauce, the power of prayer. Regretfully, in spite of my mother's best efforts, they held no protective benefits against me being bullied and abused in my formative years. Alas, I will save those stories for my book. But know that my mother empowered me with the belief that there is power in prayer, and to never let the limitations that others would place on me confine or limit me. That a little Black girl from Detroit with a dream to become a dentist would need to be emboldened, because historically, for some, the American dream has exclusions. So when I was asked what I want to be when I grow up, and I answered a dentist and was corrected, "Oh, you mean a dental hygienist?" It was my mother who stepped forward and co-signed the dream, affirming that I could become a dentist. That support was there as I faced contrast to my early career choice and high aspirations while majoring in biology at Michigan State University. And later, when preparing soldiers for deployment during Desert Shield and Desert Storm, where a fellow officer felt compelled to tell me that I didn't look smart enough to be a dentist. Or while providing instruction to a senior dental student from the University of Iowa on rotation at Broadlawn's Dental Clinic, and a patient demanded to know what gave me the right to tell the dental student what to do. By then, I had the wind at my back and resilience as my cape. So when I look back over my life and I stand before you this day as a dentist who proudly served in both Iowa and Michigan Army National Guard, on track to celebrating 20 years as section chief and director of dental education at Broadlawn's Medical Center, and is the president-elect of the American Association of Public Health Dentistry, I know that I serve a God who answers prayers. I want to thank Connie Wimmer for creating an opportunity to celebrate women whose influence may otherwise have gone untold, and all who conspire to support my nomination for this esteemed recognition. To Mid-Iowa Health Foundation, thank you for your support. Katie Wingert and Jenna Knox for not only transforming the Broad Lawns brand, but for renewing mine. Thank you. Anita Garrison, your friendship is invaluable to me. My daughters, Hannah and Hayley, I thank God every day for blessing my life with the two of you. And last, but certainly not least, to my husband of 34 years, Matthew Harvey, who has been a selfless conduit for every good thing that I have achieved. In closing, to all under the sound of my voice, my deepest hope, in addition to honoring my mother, is that I have inspired you to speak hope and possibility into the life of a child, either personally or by supportive programs like Big Brothers Big Sisters, Jewel's Academy, Investing in My Future, Urban Dreams, and Children and Families of Iowa. That lives like mine may be not only informed, but transformed by the careful planting of the seeds of hard work, commitment to personal excellence, the power of prayer, and permission to dream, pursue, and to defend those dreams unapologetically. Thank you.